I'm very shaky. Do you have any recommendations? Stay away from the coffee. Maybe try a glass of wine. um, Definitely, the more you get confident, you're going to loosen up too. Shake it out a little bit, step away a little bit. Um, Try to stand up and paint. Try to put your painting on an easel and try the strokes on an easel. Okay, if you have a hydraulic chair, maybe you're not high enough. Okay, maybe you need to put that up a little higher, right? So that you're a little bit more at ease and your shoulders can relax, and then you're not as tense trying to hold your arms up. Okay, definitely, lean your arm a little bit more so that you're depending on that, area. So let me show you a little bit more on my full view. So you're really leaning your hand. Okay, just relax. Okay, and you're using your fingers to manipulate. Okay, and you're also going to use your little pinky. In the nail industry, we used to call that the fulcrum finger. So this is your little pivot. So that's going to help guide you to keep you grounded. Okay, and your wrist shouldn't be so locked to the ground that, you're not going to lift it or move it. But, just having that little bit more relaxed hand, using your finger, your little pinky finger a little bit more, okay, to do those strokes, and then I'll use it even with my, long strokes. I'm using my finger to guide myself along that surface. So when you're standing straight up and trying to do it, you're definitely going to be all over the place. And I have some shaking issues too. I have arthritis in my hands now too, and I have good days and bad days. And so yeah, if maybe I hope some of that will help you. If you didn't get all that, you can catch it on the rewind again. Do we have any more questions here? Yeah, Darlene, sorry, yeah, you asked that question. Yeah, it's quite common for a lot of us as we get older, and definitely, this I'm bad for it too. You learn how to go with it, expect them. If you know how you are, just kind of like go with it. All right, so thanks so much, Darlene. I hope that helped you. Um, thanks so much. I try, like I know I'm a little bit wacky and unorthodox in some ways, and but I'm learning to just embrace it, and I am who I am, and the people who love me are gonna love me, and if I can help you, great. Can't wait to start. She's still having problems with shaking and not understanding how to answer. Yeah, 'cause shaking is a really hard one, Darlene. Everybody's different, right? And I just hope that maybe repetitiveness is going to get you understanding how you're shaking, and maybe there's little times of where you shake more and then you calm down and then, you get in there and get out before you start maybe it's a little bit of nervousness and excitement that is adding to your shaking. The more you play and feel more comfortable with the knowledge of what you need to do, maybe you'll be able to control it a little bit more, or and shake it. I've seen a lot of beautiful work done on a little more shaky movement, very loose movements, like they do in oil painting. Maybe that's what you need to focus on a little bit more, is a little looser style, not so precise, and hone in on it and accept it and embrace it, that's your style. And I'm sure it's going to be very beautiful as well, with all the tricks that I've been teaching you to keep in the back of your mind, and then let things dry and go in and fix things. If you feel like you didn't get it right, let it dry and then try again when it dries, and then maybe you could tweak in a little bit more shading, or add a little bit more highlight to it when it's dry. So try not to push too much on yourself to get it exactly like I'm doing it, all right, or how many do it. You need to now maybe try to find your own way and your own vision of your art style to embrace and have fun with. And depending on where you want to put this, like, do you want to start selling your art? Do you want to just make things for family? How serious are you at how many things you want to create, and why do you want to create? You know, is it something that you do for a pastime, for just me time to enjoy? You know, answer those questions, and then you'll be able to understand a little bit more what you need to kind of understand a little bit more. I don't know how else to say it. It's going to be a different journey for everybody. You know, we all have different focuses of why we want to do this. Some of us want to learn level 1 and do paint parties themselves locally at their churches and different groups, or just get the friends together, or, you know, and just have fun with it. You know, then, you know, everybody has their own path. And of course, I'm working on that path as well. We're all perfectionists, eh? Yeah, maybe, yes, you had a great idea there. Maybe you need to, you know, brace yourself a little bit more. When you're doing canvases, I've seen people who do letter writing. Where is my ruler? Let me see. I have a ruler here. Let's go back and see what you guys can see. All right. When they do letter on bigger scales, they have this long stick with a little rubber on the end of it, and you can use you know, something, maybe put some duct tape or painter's tape around it so it's not so sharp. And if you're standing up with an easel, you can use this as a guide to lean on, especially if they do it because they don't want to lean their hand in wet paint. All right. So you can also, you know, use something to lean on, like a ruler or a stick or a dowel. Like if you can get a long dowel at the hardware store or something, and make a little rubber band. If you Google, like, maybe if I find a link, I'll share it to you guys with the group, how to make one of these sticks. Okay, because I have seen them online, and that's exactly what they're doing. Is they use something, but this will work more for if you're using an easel. Okay, I really don't know, you know, if you use it on the table, you know, maybe that'll will help you to keep off of a wet painting too. You know, but you got to hold it up with your hand. You know, you got to hold that up right off of your surface, and then you can maybe do that, right? But I don't think that would be any less shaky. And right now, this is really bouncy. It's not very sturdy like the table is. So I don't think this is a great idea for on the table. But I definitely think that it might help if you wanted to try and work off an easel when you start doing your canvases. Worth a try? Great idea. Try it. You know, just keep trying and just keep playing. And I'm sure, like I said, when you calm down the nerves, I know when I'm excited, like I'm bouncing, I even have a hard time showing you guys stuff, and I've been doing it for years. And I mess up because I'm excited or I'm nervous. You know what I mean? So that will definitely stop you if you're feeling a little bit apprehensive. Alrighty.